होम्योपैथी 200 साल से जो चल रही है, whatever is going on for last 200 years, we have to go ahead. And we can take homeopathy ahead only and only if we get a protocols, and there should be no terrorizing, there should be sure shot remedies and sure shot results. And that too, out of 10, we should get 8 results minimum. Then only we will shine and we will see that homeopathy shines everywhere in the world. It will be accepted because we are absolutely powerful. We are very, very powerful in homeopathy. What is the power of homeopathy? That I am going to tell you today. And I have seen myself that what homeopathy can do. Dr. Manish Patil told me that, sir, you have to talk on scope and limitations with integration of allopathy with homeopathy. I would say limitations are there for allopathy, not for homeopathy. Because where allopathy stops, homeopathy begins. And that is what is my personal experience. I am an allopath, MD pulmonology, then I did my cardiology. I was putting pacemaker temper in 3 minutes in the heart without giving a cardiac shock. And then I was a great hater of homeopathy. I used to disbelieve homeopathy. Homeopathy is nothing, it's bullshit. That is what were my words. When my mother fell sick, you all know, that turned me to the homeopathy, because the last stage of my mother was brought back to the life for 12 years with single dose of R-Side 200. That is the power of homeopathy. Homeopathy has given me a lot in my life. And today, Manish Patil called me that, sir, you're coming for the lecture? I say, I am sorry. I can't come. I was so sick. Last February, in the last month of February, I fell sick. I was not knowing. 3-4 days, cold cough. Finally, I was with rigors and high-grade fever. 104 to 5 was my temperature. And I was in delirium. Stuporous delirium. My daughter, she is doing her MD dermatology. She ran and came home. My son told, Papa is in fever and he is not responding. So she came back. And I had told her about, in the COVID time, ki beta, I have set up the protocols, you learn. I said, no, Papa, I want to first complete my allopathy and then I'll listen to you. I said, okay, you listened that time. But now today, tomorrow if something happens to me, who will give me treatment? So you should learn the protocols. And the protocols that I had set into the webinars of the COVID times, I told her 1, 2, 3, 4, this happens, this happens, this happens, this. And she had noted down. She started the treatment with 104 to 105 fever, not a single crocin I have taken. That is because I had told her that homeopathy has a power. Don't give me paracetamol. It is the worst thing to take paracetamol in fever. It is given in allopathic books that fever comes to stimulate your bone marrow to produce more immune cells. It has got bacteriostatic and virostatic activities. And this potential of that fever was known to Dr. Hippocrates. He said, God, give me the power to produce fever, and I can cure every disease. Every disease I can cure. And today we say, God, give me the power to bring down the fever with artificial things. That is wrong, where the patient goes more into the deterioration. Finally, I was out from my fever. It remained to 2.4 for 2 to 3 days, and my CRP increased to 265. Absolutely, a voice couldn't come from my larynx, vocal cord. I was so down, and everybody was afraid. My daughter started crying. Papa, your WBC count is 28,000. Your CRP is 265. Your oxygen has dropped to the 85. What are you doing? I'm taking you to the ICU. I said, please don't take me to ICU, because I have worked for 5 years in ICU. I know what will happen there. Finally, I will be on the ventilator and I will not come back. So even if I had to die, let me die by homeopathy because I'm sure I'm not going to die. And there she started giving me medications, pyrogenium, baptisia. Finally, stramonium 200 brought my fever down to 199. It was only on one rubric. After I regained my senses, I said, give me stramonium 200. Only on one rubric, delirium during septic fever given in Fatak. Only one rubric, only one medicine is there. But septic fever, delirium, stramonium brought me back. And today I'm here with you. And that too, with that, I had 4 patches of pneumonia and rising cholestatic jaundice. Bilirubin was from 1 to 4.8 in 4 days' time. And my x-rays I have taken serially every day. Every day we used to do blood investigation, hemoglobin falling, and at the end of 7th day, all parameters came to normal, and x-ray shows 80% regression. At the end of 15 days, it was 100% regression. That is the power of homeopathy. And what Adi